I got a friend of mine been around me for about 20 years. The guy's written more books in more countries than most people. He is has a new workshop to help everybody. The father of Afformations from my hometown in North Canton, Ohio. There he is, the amazing Noah St. John, Doctor Noah St. John. What's going on, brother?
It is so great to see you again, Dave. It's been a while. I've
Too long.
missed
You have
talking to
not
you, man. It's
aged,
been
so
a while.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You are living the right life because you look great, sound great, and have helped
You.
so many people with their breakthroughs. And we really appreciate all the books that you've written and all the help and workshops that you've done. You are known as the father of Afformations, so I thought we'd start there before we get into the head trash workshop
Yep.
that you have. But let's talk about Afformation. What is an Afformation?
All right. So everyone watching this and listening to the sound of my voice knows what an affirmation is, right? An affirmation we've been taught for decades, a statement of something you want to be true. Like as a keynote speaker, I love to say to my audience members, all right, let's say an affirmation. Ready? Everybody say, I am rich. Everybody goes, I am rich. You know what happens next, Dave? Everybody starts laughing. And they go, what are you laughing at? They say, well, I'm not rich. I say, but you just said you were. And they go, yeah, but I don't believe it. Isn't that the problem with the old method, right? The old affirmations. We say these positive things, but we just don't believe it. So in April 1997, I was in the shower and I invented this process that I now call Afformations. So just so you know, I'm not spelling it wrong. It's Afformations. There it is. Afformations. Afformation. You go to afformations.com and learn more about it. This is my Hay House book, by the way. Anyway, Afformations are empowering questions. Right? So because your brain automatically searches for answers to questions. So instead of saying something like, I am rich, and your brain goes, no, you're not. You say, why am I so rich? Why am I always in the right place at the right time with the right people? Right? So the point is you're asking these empowering questions. You're immediately engaging the brain's embedded presupposition factor. And because you're asking better questions, you're going to create better habits, create better results. And that is how you're going to change your life using my Afformations method.
Yeah, I always found that the affirmations, the questions, the queries that we make to self create the suggestions that formulate the matriculation of the manifestation of what we desire, or even better. Now, how many books are we up to now that you've written?
25. 26
How
is
many,
coming out soon.
26 coming out soon. How many countries?
18 languages so far, so many countries, but 18 languages, yeah.
Yeah, 18 languages, too many countries to count. And he's worked with all the biggest CEOs, celebrities, billionaires, millionaires,
Yep,
entrepreneurs, athletes, and entertainers,
yep.
and working them with them to reclaim the harmony, time, focus, and freedom in their lives. And his latest and greatest I want to talk about is Done with Head Trash Workshop.
Yeah.
We got to get done with this. What are we going to learn at the Head Trash Workshop?
All right. So if you go to donewithheadtrash.com, easy to remember. So I am the founder of the Done with Head Trash movement. All right. So this is a global movement. We have thousands of people doing this. And the point is, what is head trash? Well, head trash, as I've been teaching for the last 3 decades, is the voice in your head that says, I can't do it because right? So everybody listening to this program, everybody listening to my voice right now, you have goals, right? You got big goals. I want to make more money. I want to grow my business. I want to scale up. I want to exit for, 9 figures, whatever. We've helped lots of people do everything like that and many, many more. Lose weight, find love, whatever it might be. So whatever your goals are, not just money, but your whole life. But what happens for most people is they immediately say, I probably can't do it. I want this, but I can't do it. I'm too busy. I don't have the time. I can't afford it. I don't have the money. I don't know who I can trust. Oh, I've tried everything. No, I've tried everything already. It doesn't work. And, I spent all this money and I didn't get a return. You see what I mean? So what we do is we immediately psych ourselves out and we say, why you can't do the thing you just said you wanted. Well, what I've been teaching my clients for 30 years and helping people make over $3 billion collectively. I mean, meaning 6, 7, 8 figures collectively, growth. Just go to my website. You'll see it. You'll see 200 success stories. These are real people, real stories. That's why I get so fired up, Dave. You know me. I get fired up about this,
Well,
because I love seeing people's lives change. But anyway, so donewithheadtrash.com. And I walked through the whole thing of how to, number one, identify what is your head trash, because everybody's different. Right? Some say, oh, well, it's the time, it's the money, it's the, oh, well, you don't understand. I've gone through a divorce, or I've lost this, I've lost whatever. Okay, I've heard it a million times. Everyone, look, I started out in a 300 square foot basement apartment with no money in 1997. I had nothing. All right, the only funnels we had back then were funnel cake, so we had nothing. All right, my point is, now I live in a 6,000 square foot mansion on a hill, and I paid the mortgage off 27 years early because of exactly what I'm teaching you and I'm teaching my clients. So the point is, donewithheadtrash.com, you've got to identify what is holding you back, why your foot's on the brake, and then we can easily get your foot off the brake. You just have to follow the system.
And following the system that the man himself has followed, walking the walk, talking the talk. Dr. Noah St. John, go and check out at Noah St. John. There's tons of keynotes, all types of testimonials. He's been doing this for decades and it's refined. The subtleties of success lie within Done with Head Trash Workshop. Go to donewithheadtrash.com. It's simple. Form your afformations, give the suggestions and the attention and the intention. Do, say, think, feel, and believe, aligned with where you want to be or better. North Canton's finest. He is walking the walk and empowering millions. That's my friend, Dr. St. John. Noah St. John, please come back. You will always be invited, not obligated, but thanks for everything you're doing. Everybody, once again, go to donewithheadtrash.com. Thank you, brother.
All right, see you. Bye.